Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're gonna be talking about Tilray. Sorry, not Tilray. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the Australia's capital and what is it? Australia's capital and Canopy Rivers. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it and what exactly I'm planning to do with each stock. So stay tuned, I guess. But before I do that, I want to just talk about the overall market today. Tilray went up. It's over $104, $105. That's insane. That's just insane. Right now, CGC, like in pre-market, it's going up even more, even higher. CGC is like declined quite a bit. I mean, they're very close to CGC market cap. Tilray is like $1 billion away from, like little more than $1 billion away from catching up to Canopy growth. It would not surprise me if Tilray gets to beats Canopy and becomes the #1 company. It would absolutely not surprise me. I'm telling you guys this, there's so much money in the US market and there's billionaires backing up Tilray, and like let's watch a video and I'll prove my point.
On the tear, jumping another 10% today, but has it run too far too fast? Our resident cannabis king, Tim Seymour, is over at the Plasma with his breakdown of when it's time to take profits in a soaring pot stock. Tim.
Yes, hey, Mel, it absolutely has run too far too fast. Again, we're up 500% since the IPO. And why is that? Well, yes, there's this whole strategic dynamic. These guys have some of the great brands in the industry. These guys have an international platform. These guys have major private equity investors behind them that know how to work the capital markets. But bottom line is, this stock's gotten way ahead of itself. I think this is actually a significant short squeeze. I think if you look at the borrow on the stock, it's about 350%, which means, you know, it's going to be impossible to put a short position on if you can get it. And it's at an 18% short interest. So bottom line here, that's also what's happening. I think this is a squeeze into
that 350% interest. So if you were to borrow the stock to short it, you're getting charged 350% if you can even get shares to short. And on top of that, the stock already has 18% short interest on it. The guys who's shorting the stock is probably sweating balls right now because this stock price is rising so much. I'm hoping Andrew Left is one of those people shorting this stock. You know, like he made so much money out. He probably made a lot of money off Kronos, but he did not make a lot of money off Tilray, unless I'm totally wrong. I don't know. Yeah. So you heard that. It's extremely hard to borrow shares to short. I was talking about shorting this stock when it was $60, but I said I wouldn't even short it because I think it can go higher. So if somebody came out and actually shorted the stock at $60, they're probably sweating balls right now. They're probably like, I lost so much money. And they could still potentially lose more money because this stock is, I don't know when. Maybe the stock will go to $200. Anything's possible in the stock market. It's crazy. Like, I honestly would leave this stock alone. I would not even touch it, or I would not even turn to it. It scares the shit out of me. But that's just me though. You would have to have some real balls and some really good gambling balls to invest into the stock right now, or either that or you're just completely stupid. One of the two. But it's really scary. I guess I apologize for calling people stupid. No one's stupid. Everyone's smart, I think. Yeah. People have the ups and downs. Some people are smarter than other people at certain areas, and some people, you know, just no one's the same. Everyone has different type of knowledge. But it's like, just me though, I'd be completely scared to short the stock because I don't know, it could go to $200 and it's very expensive to short the stock from what this guy's talking about. I guess let's finish the video.
To options expiry, this is not about fundamentals. And in fact, what I worry a little bit about here is that while I think the industry is rightly evaluating where there are strategic opportunities right now, there's a lot of both investors and brokers and people in the industry that are writing letters and that are trying to push stocks higher and say, hey, your company, you should be merging with these guys. You're not really playing around in what has been this bonanza. I want to see my stock higher. It feels a little bit like JT Marlin, if you know what that reference is. So I think you have to be very careful. And I just want to point out this chart. I mean, if you see this, see where we IPO'd, again, this is that 500% move. Let me clear all that stuff. My goodness, it's hard to see what's going on. Okay, so bottom line, what you can see is we've made that move. This, to me, is where we've been essentially in euphoria land. This, to me, which is somewhere around $62, $63, is fair value on the stock. And that's fair value based upon production out 3 years on an EV to sales. If you listen to Vivian Azer at Cowen, who's one of the great analysts in the sector, she's got a $62 target on the stock. That, to me, puts that stock in line with Canopy, which is the big gorilla in the room. So if you want to look at valuation, that makes a lot more sense to me. But we've gotten very frothy here.
Ask almost anybody who knows the stock market and they ask their opinion on Tilray, they will say Tilray is extremely overvalued and makes absolutely no sense. But like I said, rich people are backing the stock. So that's why the stock is rising. And on top of that, there's very slim margins of trading. So they're just trading back and forth using their capital and money to basically raise the price of the stock. And since, you know, like I was talking about a thick bubble, Tilray has an extremely thick bubble, so this thing can expand. I have no idea. I'm thinking like $200. It could go to $200, but extremely risky. If you're like gambling, you're basically rolling a piece of dice and hoping the stock goes up higher if you're buying into it. I have a video on Huge coming up on Friday. I might remake it, try to dig into depth about this company. Like I don't really have much positive things to say about this company. The valuation on the company is ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Tilray is ridiculous, so why can't Huge be ridiculous too? Because Tilray, Huge is not listed on the Nasdaq. If it was listed on the Nasdaq, then maybe it could go to $4 or $5 and become a $5 billion company and have absolutely nothing in assets. You know, it's totally possible. I'm not saying it'll happen, but it's possible. Anything's possible in the stock market. Bitcoin went from what, like couple dollars to like 20,000 US dollars. So I mean, why can't this stock go from, I guess, 9 cents to $5? I mean, it's totally possible, but you're like basically taking a piece of dice and rolling it and hoping it goes up, and there's a chance that this stock will crash, burn, and make you lose all your money if you get too greedy and want to do a long-term hold on this company. If you're at 9 cents, then and you truly believe in this company, and you're saying this stock will go to $5, who cares? You're at 9 cents. So if this stock goes back to 9 cents, you just lost all your gains, but whatever. It's not going to go back to 9 cents. It's probably going to trade between, my guess is between 40 cents to maybe 80 cents. I don't think it'll go to $1. I mean, anything's possible. It could go to $1, but I don't think so. And it right now could be a trap if you're buying right now. But this, like, all I have to say about the stock right now is treat it like a swing trade stock. If it declines a lot, well, I guess there's not advice to buy, but if you want to get involved in this company, swing trade it. Don't hold it long term. It's extremely dangerous, and you can lose a lot of money. That's just my opinion, though. AMD stock. I've been promoting this stock forever. And now, like, it's just climbing and climbing. Analysts are coming out and saying, oh, now it's $40 when I said it was $50 a couple weeks ago. So $50 to $100 next year. Now analysts are coming saying can go to $40, $42. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe like they're probably not watching my videos, but anything's possible. They could be like watching my video like, this guy makes a good point. Let's increase our rating on AMD. I highly doubt it, but you know, anything's possible. Know what? Nameste had a funny live stream today. A lot of people were saying, sell a Nameste stock. The party is a fail because their cell phone receptions don't work too well, and this stock didn't run up to $3.50 because they make a few mistakes. This stock is running up to $3.50 because somebody really rich is helping this stock go up so much so they can basically help them get listed on the Nasdaq. They want Nameste to get listed on the Nasdaq. They're using the greed in the market / their own money to help pump the stock up. At least this is what I believe. We'll see what happens. If I'm wrong, this stock's gonna go back to like $2. I don't know. I guess it won't even have that run to that Nasdaq. Who knows? But and I don't think the stock's gonna decline back to 250 because they don't even have the sales license yet. So that will create a huge opportunity for traders to make a lot of money, and I don't think the market is ready. It's gonna give that opportunity to traders to make an extreme amount of money, because like the reason why the stock price is going up is because this is my belief, that whoever is pumping the stock up wants them to be listed on the Nasdaq. So I think they're gonna get listed on the Nasdaq. I think the stock's gonna go up above $4. May take back down to $4. It might even go back down to $2, but they're gonna get listed on the Nasdaq before that happens. At least this is just my opinion. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens down the road. Because honestly, the stock rising up this much on literally very little fundamentals, like, yeah, they came out with some press release with good information. Their business is growing, yes, but it doesn't deserve a 300+% rise. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, none of these cannabis stocks deserve, like, except for Canopy. Tilray doesn't deserve to go up 500% off IPO of like 7 weeks ago or 2 months ago. They don't deserve that, but it's going up. So Nameste is just doing the exact same. So I don't think this stock's gonna it's gonna tank back to 276. I think it's just I think it's gonna keep rising, but we'll see if my prediction comes true. So far I've been quite right on this company, so we'll see what the future holds for us. I guess in the short term, I'm doing a short-term prediction anyways. So we'll see what happens. Why did I have Canopy up? There was some kind of news on Canopy Rivers today. Hold on. Canopy Rivers. This was for August 20th. Oh, sweet. There's some news for Canopy Rivers today. I didn't even realize this. Shareholders. Common shares on. Wow, is it trading at $26.56 for one share? Dual class voting structure included in creation of new. Wow, this stock is trading high. August 8th. It's expected to close on or about September 17, 2018. So this, I guess, I didn't notice that they had a release on today for Canopy. I just found this out myself, so I'm guessing the transaction is trading. It's going to be trading at $26.56. It might turn into another Tilray. I'm definitely going to be throwing some money into Canopy, because I am a Canopy fan. I'm going to take the risk. I know that it's risky to buy a stock when it IPOs, but look at Tilray. It IPO'd, and now the stock is $100. So I could totally see the stock, maybe the stock will go to $100. But you know what the cool thing about this IPO is? It's going to, for a short while, it's going to only be traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture. So US money cannot touch it yet until it's traded on the OTC at a future date. Maybe you'll even list on the Nasdaq, and this stock can go propel up higher to like over $100. Who knows what happens? Because look at Tilray. Tilray doesn't deserve to be like $104 or $105, but it is. So I'm gonna take my gamble. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna be camping the stock. I'm gonna buy it as soon as it comes out. Probably, I don't know how much I'm gonna put into it yet, but I'm definitely gonna buy some shares regardless of wherever the share price is. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna put it at market price if I can. Look for Rivers and just put it at market price and just buy as soon as it opens if I can. I'm gonna attempt to anyway. So let's see what happens next week. That means I'm gonna have to take some profit off something. Yeah. I guess I'll have to sell something. So we'll see what I sell tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna be releasing this video as soon as the market opens to tomorrow, so you guys won't exactly know what I'm gonna sell to raise some capital for Canopy Rivers, because I'm planning to buy some Canopy Rivers no matter what. No matter what. T-God, American, T-God. T-God was up today. I don't know why I have this up. I guess I was just gonna talk about it. American. I definitely not gonna sell American because I still see this stock can potentially going up $3 plus. I'm hoping it goes back to 420. 420. That's funny. So I guess this was a little older article I pulled out. It says that it's supposed to close on September 17, 2018. Yeah, so I already read to you about the one in this press release, I guess. I'm excited for Rivers. I can't wait till it goes public. What is it? Okay, so let me just talk about Australia's capital? No. Australia's capital. So Aurora announced that it will go public eventually with Australia's capital. So if you were holding onto the stock as of, I think, August 24th, 2018, you're guaranteed a stock of this. Considering the fact that this stock is going to be IPOing out at 25 cents, because it's 25 cents, and because there's so much greed in the market right now, I can easily see your 25 cents doubling or tripling or even quadrupling in a matter of like a couple days, because it's trading at 25 cents. There's a lot of money to be made when it's traded in literally the penny stocks. So I think what's going to happen when this stock goes IPO, a lot of traders are going to come in. They're going to just buy the stock, just close their eyes, don't care about what the business does. Because right now, nobody really cares about what the business does. They're just buying any stock. Like, look at Harvest One went up. I don't know, like, everything is going up. Everything that has cannabis to it is slowly going up. Even, like, no-name companies, just everything. It's just everybody wants me to talk about all these cannabis stocks. And I have to say is the small players. So like tragically hip is going up. Like everything is going up. So except for like non-related cannabis companies like Hempco and radio technologies industry. I mean, they could still go up, but it's very hard for me to see why investors would actually purchase RTI or Hempco, because there's nothing cannabis related there, except for, yeah. So anyways, I guess that's all I have to say. I'm really happy the fact that Aurora is giving us shareholders a dividend of share and a warrant at 25 cents. So I'm literally getting 10,000, like 10,000. So if this stock goes from 25 cents to $1, Aurora basically gave me $10,000 in dividends. $10,000 in dividends. I mean, it's totally possible. I don't see it declining below 25 cents. I'm saying that it will at least double when it IPOs, because just 25 cents, just you can. I think people are just gonna buy it regardless of what the company actually does, because there's just like extreme greed in the market. Anyways, that's my thoughts about Australia's Capital and Canopy Rivers. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me a thumbs down if you dislike this video. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.